Hello everyone, welcome back to Tuesday Talks with Tabitha. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. We're going to talk about color. If you come on here, tell me hello and sprinkle this with your friends so that they can see this. I haven't seen anybody. Oh, yep, I'm here with somebody. Okay, I wanted to talk about color and I'm super excited. I get probably 20 to 30 different people asking me every week about neutral colors for their houses. And I think since everybody's on spring break right now, they're really wanting to decorate and kind of replenish their house and kind of maybe freshen it up for spring. So the number one thing that I get asked about all the time is what neutral colors. So I'm Tabitha Yount. I'm the owner of Elegant Homes and Interiors. Come on here and say hello to me. And I'm going to talk about neutral colors today. So I'm super excited to do this because I get asked this so many times. People DM me all the time asking about neutral colors for their house. And so I picked out the top 3 colors. Before I get started about what colors I think, you guys, hello Cindy, hello Nathan, hello guys, come on here. I will tell you that the color that was right behind me here is Latte by Sherwin-Williams. And that was probably the top Home Builders Association color for, I would say, at least like 10, 15 years. It was huge. It was in every house that was ever built in Kansas City all the way down here and trickles all the way down. Hello Barbara, hello Anita, come on in here. And I'm super excited to see you guys today. And so when we talk about color all the time, one of the things is people are like, I just want a really basic neutral, good neutral color. Well now, you know, Latte was kind of in the beige color, and that was such a beautiful color for so long. And then you're trickling along, and then the gray started coming in, and then the white fad kind of came in where everything was white in their houses. Which, you know, God love them, but I cannot have white in my house. That's just really not conducive to our lifestyle. So I think you can kind of bring those white tones in and all the marbles and things like that, but I just could never just do all white. So a lot of women have asked me, what can we do to like lighten up the house and not go from more of this taupey color? And so I will tell you the number one color that I absolutely love, love, love to decorate the houses with is light French gray. And I know that you guys have probably heard me talk about this light French gray. I have put it in my house. This is the neutral color that I absolutely love for gray if you're talking about gray colors. Light French gray is just such a beautiful light and airy color. It's so, so pretty, and it goes with all the different white wood tones, dark wood tones. It just goes with that everything, just absolutely beautifully. So if you're looking for a really pretty neutral tone in grays, light French gray is my favorite by Sherwin-Williams. It's just a stunning color. You can't go wrong with it. Okay, so that's the number one. I would go there. And then the next question I get is if people are like, I've had browns and all these brown tones in my house for so many years. What color would I want to go with? If I don't really want to go all the way gray and I don't really want to go with browns, what color would I go with? I would definitely say it's this color. It's Perfect Grayish by Sherwin-Williams. Perfect Grayish is another wonderful color that we go with all the time. It's a beautiful in-between color. It's just a very warm tones to it. It's not really on the cool side, but it does have some gray tones, which is what everybody's kind of wanting to still continue to go with. It looks gorgeous with dark wood, and it also looks good with white woodwork. So Perfect Grayish is another one that is one of my very, very favorites, but it's really good because it kind of goes with both. It goes with grays and it goes with browns and more khaki colors. So this is a really good one. So we have light French gray for the gray and then Perfect Grayish for the in-between. Now, I'm still on the fence. You know, everybody asks me all the time when I do these videos, people are asking me all the time, what color is right behind you? And I'll tell you that that's Latte by Sherwin-Williams. And Latte is in the same palette and the same color wheel is the next color that I absolutely love. And I use it all the time is Kelham Beige. Normatic Desert, you probably heard me talk about that one too. It's in the same wheel factor as this one. But Kelham Beige is usually one that I go with because if a lot of women still have all the brown tones and they have the countertops and they have all those things in their house and they really can't go away from the browns, but they really want to lighten it up from because you can kind of see how this is so much lighter than the latte behind me. It just kind of freshens it up, gives it a different look, and it just gives it a little bit lighter and airier look. And it's just such a clean look. It's really a really pretty casual look, if I may say. Go here for that. There you go. So this is a really, really pretty color, and it's called Kellum Beige, and those are my colors. Okay, so now I have some different tricks for you guys. When you're trying to get, hello Kim, hello Emily, when you're kind of trying to pick the best color for yourself, I always tell people, you know, they'll say, Tabitha, that's so light. I'm really not sure if it's really what I want. I always say to take out a piece of paper, a white piece of paper, and put it up against the white piece of paper. See how that really pops and how it really gives the true color of what it is? Look at that. That's the Kellum Beige, okay? And see how that really makes a big difference with the color there? I hope you guys can see that. I'm trying to do that with the phone. And then here's the Perfect Grayish. See the difference there? See how light that is? It's just a little bit more neutral, a little more lighter. And then here's the light French gray on there. It's just a little lighter, but it's still there. You can kind of see it. I always say a white piece of paper never lies. It really makes whatever color that you're trying to go with, it makes it really pop. So if that's one way to really see if you really like it. Okay, that's one test that you can actually just do with it and see, because a lot of people have white woodwork now, and that's really a good test to see if that's really something you like. Okay, I'm going to show you with them all together, if I can put them together here and see, you know, kind of with the white piece of paper. See the different colors and tones that are there? I hope you guys can see that. But see, that just kind of shows you the different tones right there of all of those different neutral colors. But these are just 3 of the neutral colors that I absolutely love. I use these all the time, and they're true and tried is what I say, true and tried. And when I say that is because I've used them, so I know that they work. Okay, another tip that I really want you to do is there's so many different things. You can go into Sherwin-Williams and you can ask them for little containers of the paint. And what I would do is wherever you're wanting to paint this, this paint is I would take a little bit of it and I would paint it in different parts of the room, and definitely live with it at different times of the day. I would live with it in the morning, night, and afternoon, just because you want to see the different lighting. Like today, it's kind of rainy and kind of yucky out, so it'd be really hard to see what it's really truly going to cast off in your house, because it really does make a huge difference in your house whether you have a lot of light or no light. And another tip is that if there's one room when you're painting all the rooms and the different rooms, the colors, that if you really want to paint like your living room and your kitchen the same color, but your living room has less windows and light in it, you could always make it lighter. You can tell them you want it 50% lighter because there's less lighting in there. It's the same color, but you just want to lighten it. And they can do that and it'll look beautiful, and it'll be the same color. It's just a little bit on the lighter side. You can ask them to lighten your paint. And a lot of people didn't realize that you can do that, but you can totally do that. So that's one tip that you can do for sure when you're asking for paint. If you kind of want to know where to end and begin and put color at, then you need to get in the Elegant community, because we talk about all the different tips on that subject. So get in the Elegant community for that. One last tip before we get off here, guys, is I want to tell you that I do this in my house, and I tell all my customers to do this. When you're painting and you're done painting at the end of the day, and you're putting up your paint, I always tell them to get little Tupperware jars like this, and make sure that you put some paint in the bottom of this, like just store it. And then on the top of it, just get a marker and name what room it is and what paint color it is. So then when you, and then I always just store these kind of just, you can stack these up, they're stackable, and I put them in my storage room. So then like if you hit like one of your doors, or like if somebody's having, you know, like with a suitcase, if you're hitting one of your walls, you can just get one of these out and you have your little paintbrush and you can just touch up your walls with that. And that's kind of a wonderful little hint there, that you don't have to get the whole paint jugs out. You don't have to do the whole thing. I think that's a wonderful tip, and I do this all the time. And especially like down your staircases and places that are high traffic areas, these come in really handy to have the paint already stored in these little jars. Because it's super easy, and you can get them out, and then you can put your little brush back up and store it right on top of there. So that's a helpful hint for today. Okay, guys, I hope this was helpful. And if you love this, then sprinkle this along and give me some thumbs up and some hearts and all the things. And I'll keep giving you all these little hints every Tuesday. So have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll talk to you guys next Tuesday. See you later. Bye.